Man, what is good, YouTube? I decided to make a USA versus UK UFC card. We got 8 different fights on this card, with the main event between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight championship, and we're gonna get straight into it. And starting off this card in the middleweight division, we got Anthony Hernandez taking on Paul Craig. Both of these fighters are known for the grappling and submission skills, but Anthony Hernandez, he's known for putting on a crazy pace until he wears you out and finds the finish. But starting off in the first round, Paul Craig was looking for his signature triangle. Hernandez was able to get out of it with ease until Paul Craig took his position, kept him there for about 20 seconds. Hernandez took the position back, and they were going back and forth on the ground.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or a big round. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Team looks very patient, and he's very close to the finish.
Paul Craig was attacking submissions on the ground, but Hernandez, it didn't faze him one bit. He was getting out of every submission that Paul Craig attempted, and he got him the crucifix. Hernandez kept raining down punches. Paul Craig was soon able to get out of it, but he suffered a cut, and Hernandez was able to keep him down for the rest of round 1. Hernandez was able to counter and rock Craig on the feet. Paul Craig pretty much had nothing on the feet for him, and Hernandez ended up taking down Paul Craig. This is the only chance that Paul Craig has is off his back, but he was taking a beating on the ground also. Hernandez postured up, started raining down shots. Paul Craig started to look for a guillotine, but Hernandez is able to survive that too.
Lock that guard and drive his heels up into his opponent.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
Defense wins this transition. Much to get out of his position. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Paul Craig managed to get back up to the feet, but that didn't stop Hernandez from landing punches on the feet that rocked Craig. Herb Dean decided to stop the fight and have the doctor check on Paul Craig's cut. Paul Craig's cut was pretty bad, but the doctor took a look at it and he let him fight, so we move on.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, great submission defense.
Hernandez was almost able to get the finish on the feet. He decided to take it to the ground. I'm not too sure why. He was dominating the fight on the feet, and I guess he was dominating on the ground too, but Paul Craig had some dangerous submissions. Starting off round 3, Hernandez was trying to get the fight back to the ground. Paul Craig, he was able to stuff the takedown, had him in the clinch, attempts a flying triangle but doesn't commit to it, tries to reverse position. Hernandez gets top position.
He's got to be careful here. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the side. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Hernandez.
After the first matchup, USA goes up 1-0 against UK, but now in the flyweight division, we got Brandon Royle taking on Muhamad. Makayev actually got cut from the UFC, but he's in this fight today. He was able to get a double leg on Royle, and Royle has a problem in getting controlled. Makayev was able to keep him there for a while. He ended up posturing up with about 2 minutes left and started raining down shots. He didn't attempt a submission until the last minute of round 1. Royle was able to take top control from it, and he led him back up to the feet.
Crowd just loving it. Ended grappling battle. Make their way back to the feet. Tries to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble. Outstanding knee there by Makayev.
We get to round 2. Round 1 could have went either way. Makayev with the control, but Royle got the head kick at the end that could have stole the round. Round 2, Makayev tries to get the fight back to the ground. Royle's takedown defense was on point. Makayev goes in, shoots again. Royle stuffs the takedown. He was more ready for it, but Makayev, he was aggressive, and he kept attempting takedowns until he got it to the ground.
Watch armbar here.
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done.
Both fighters had similar control time on the ground, then they got back up to the feet. Royle sets up a head kick, but Makayev eats it. He walks forward, and he gets another takedown, and he was able to keep Royle down for the rest of round 2. Looked for an arm triangle at the end, but got nothing out of it.
Continuing to land a massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. By that straight hand. Gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Makayev's game plan was still to go and get this fight to the ground, even though he was able to rock Royle in the beginning of the round. But Royle was doing a great job of stuffing a lot of Makayev's takedowns. Makayev's back at it with a low single. After stuffing a takedown, Royle starts teeing off with a bunch of hooks on Mukayev, but Mukayev uses it, and he gets a double leg, gets him to the ground, keeps him there, and we go to a decision.
3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Muhamad the Punisher Mukayev!
After the score goes to 1-1, we got the former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling taking on Arnold Allen, representing UK. They both came out kind of crazy to start off round 1, both doing a lot of weird kicks in the first 30 seconds. Arnold Allen was landing the better shots on the feet, so Aljamain Sterling went for a double leg, wasn't able to get it, and Arnold Allen starts teeing off, going up to the head, then going down to the body, and Sterling finally got a takedown.
Fight. Single leg takedown is good. Display here tonight. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Allen.
Even though Sterling got the fight to the ground, controlled him for about a minute, Allen was doing great on the feet. He has good wrestling defense. He opened up a cut on Aljamain Sterling, so Sterling got this fight back to the ground with a double leg, went for a Kimura, but Allen was able to take top position, and he kept him there for round 1. Then we got to round 2. Round 2, Allen was going back to that jump and switch kick. He was going back to it a lot, and he started teeing off with the boxing with a 5-piece combo on Sterling.
There, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in. Action to great effect here tonight. Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done.
Round 2, Allen's takedown defense was holding up, and he was landing big shots on Sterling. He even rolls out of a trip, and they both trade overhands, but Allen gets the better of it, wobbling Sterling, had him moving backwards, lands another overhand, and sits down Sterling. He goes in for the finish. Almost gets it, and then they get back up to the feet.
Strike to the body, not a lot of real estate there, but he got it. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good.
It seemed like Sterling was desperately trying to get this fight back to the ground. He kept getting dropped. Allen goes back to another switch kick, and he lands it, but then he goes for that overhand, but it was out of range this time, and Sterling counters. And he hurts Allen, but Allen sits him down with another head kick.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Sterling's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
After a brutal round 2, especially for Allen, Sterling was trying to land kicks, but he was missing every single one he went for, and Allen sat him down with a lead front kick. At this point, they both had cuts opened up. Sterling was coming forward, threw a front kick. Allen throws a front kick, and his lands first. Sterling didn't get knocked down, but he did fall down, so Allen went there, and he followed him to the ground, started throwing shots, but Sterling got back up to the feet, but he wanted it back to the ground, so he shot a double leg, but Allen was able to stuff it, and he pushed him off.
He lands a solid punch there. Oh! He hurt him again. Oh. He's hurt bad. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Aljamain Sterling is taking an absolute beating. I don't know how he's still in the fight, but he did look for a guillotine. Allen was able to get out of it, but Sterling was able to get top position, and he was going to look for a finish, but he let Allen climb over the cage and take top position back. Allen did have control for a little bit, but Sterling, he was able to hit a sweep, and he took top position once again, and he had low time for a finish, but he was going for a game-winning arm triangle.
Triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Arnold Almighty Allen.
I don't know how that fight went to a decision, but Arnold Allen gets it done, and he brings it up to 2-1 for UK. Now in the welterweight division, we got Jeff Neal taking on a prime Darren Till. And after the first 3 fights, it's still all decisions, but Jeff Neal starts off with a nice rock in round 1, has Darren Till going back, and we're still looking for our first finish.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, big damaging knees here. Furious round 1. His opponent's chin held up.
Both of these fighters didn't come to disappoint. They were trading shots back and forth, but Till was landing the better shots, and it's still round 1, and they took a lot of damage. Getting towards the end of round 1, they were just going back and forth, taking each other's heads off, but Jeff Neal was not looking in the greatest condition. Round 2, they kept the same energy.
Fighter lands a kick now. Good one again. Oh, there it is, maybe the seventh.
Uppercut.
Early and often tonight, watch for him to try to set him up again here. Oh! Trying to finish this fight. Back to his feet.
Jeff Neal almost got finished, but he got back up to his feet just to get sat down by a check hook, and Darren Till falls him to the ground again, and he ends off with an elbow to the body. Darren Till was pushing for the finish. He started spamming strikes, but Jeff Neal took his back and moved the top mount, and he started looking for a finish.
Miss from the top position.
Oh, huge elbow. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. And how much more can he take?
After UK goes up to 3-1, we got another welterweight matchup. We got Sean Brady taking on Leon Edwards. And Leon Edwards came out and he started brawling in this fight. He wasn't looking to pick fight. He was throwing combos, throwing a front kick to the face, and Sean Brady got his first takedown in this fight.
Takedown, nice entry on that attempt. Edwards gets up, he is back on the feet. Look, that's the biggest shot the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
Leon Edwards, he got out of the first exchange on the ground. Brady came forward throwing shots to the body, but he ate an elbow that opened up a cut. And Leon was throwing overhands, and he was throwing big combos. He's throwing a lot more than he does in real life. I don't know why he's coming out this aggressive. He is not respecting Sean Brady on the feet at all.
Oh, good block there. Brady gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that.
Massive shot lands. It's over.
Brady was not having his way in this fight at all. He was trying to get it to the ground, but he just wasn't able to. Leon Edwards was stuffing takedowns. He was landing big shots. He had a cut opened up on Brady, and Brady went back at it, trying to work the body, but got sat down.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
This man is landing.
Even when this fight did hit the ground, Sean Brady wasn't able to do what he wanted to do. Leon Edwards was controlling him, and he was landing big shots on the ground. But Leon got this fight back up to the feet on his own, and he lands a nice check hook, sitting down Sean Brady, goes in for the finish, but he's just playing with him. He takes the position over the ground and pound and starts looking for a submission.
To work for a submission here.
He's going to have to fight to get this in.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. There's strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through.
It was round 3, and Sean Brady was actually able to get this fight to the ground without getting dropped. Sean Brady was taking a bad beating in this fight, but he postured up, still looking for a finish. But Leon Edwards reversed him, and he was able to keep him there for the rest of round 3 and went to a decision.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-27, 30-26, and 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Leon "Rocky" Edwards.
This next fight takes place in the lightweight division. We got Dustin Poirier taking on Piml. Now, I don't know when this video is dropping, but this is pre-updated Piml. There's supposed to be an update of him soon. And I would have got it in, but they delayed the update.
It's starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Huge elbow there.
The first round, Paddy Piml did a good job at taking down Poirier, being able to keep him there for most of the round, attacking submissions, and then we got to round 2. He started out throwing a lead question mark kick that landed on Poirier, had him wobbling backwards.
Such a sneaky head kick.
Opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Dustin Poirier was trying to turn around this fight. He landed 2 hooks that rocked Paddy. And then he started working the body and clinched up with Paddy, started landing nice knees. Paddy ran forward throwing a calf kick, and Poirier countered him with 2 hooks that rocked him, so he shot a double leg to get this fight to the ground, but Poirier instantly started going for an armbar.
Landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done.
Poirier almost found the finish with the armbar, but Piml, he survives. Towards the end of round 2, Paddy went for a rolling leg lock, but he didn't have enough time to lock anything in. We move on to round 3. In this fight, there's a good chance that it's 1-1. Starting off round 3, Poirier was coming forward, but Paddy was throwing back. Then Paddy went for a leg kick out of range, and Poirier counters with an overhand and a lead hook that sits down Piml, and Piml throws a knee, and he gets hit by another lead hook that hurts him.
Well, at this point, DC, match the
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. The guy's trying to get to the darts here.
Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out.
Poirier was actually doing the better work on the ground, blocking in a darts choke, almost getting Piml out of there again with a submission. Paddy landed a nice lead hook as Poirier went for a head kick, looking like he got rocked, but he actually rocked Poirier. Paddy hurts Poirier again with a lead question mark kick, but Poirier was throwing back and lands a nice overhand, timing Paddy throwing a leg kick once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Now for the welterweight championship, representing USA, we got Muhamad taking on MVP representing the UK. was going to the game plan as you would expect. He was trying to work the takedowns, but MVP's takedown defense was pretty good. So Muhamad lands actually a nice high kick that MVP doesn't block, but he just eats it. And then was back on another takedown. He was coming forward, he goes up top, he goes to work the body, shoots another takedown, but MVP was stuffing everything.
Who can get off in space. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Finally got MVP to the ground, and he even had his back, and for some reason, he lets him back up to the feet, and MVP was throwing overhand, slipping shots, and he goes ahead and stuffs another takedown. I don't know why let him up.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick. Mixing up his...
Yeah, look. That's it.
Muhamad with a first round KO. Yes, that happened. And now we got Tom Aspinall taking on Jon Jones. Right now it's 4-3 for UK. Only thing that Jon Jones could do is tie it up.
The main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tom Aspen. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Jon Jones.
Alright, starting out the main event, we got the heavyweight championship between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall. And they came out swinging. I was actually kind of surprised Jon Jones was going in with a boxing. Aspinall goes for a spinning elbow. Jon Jones shoots a takedown. Aspinall tries to lock in a guillotine, but Jones was onto that and he was able to get out.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Even though Jon Jones was the one that got this fight to the ground, Tom Aspinall was doing a lot of good work, working submissions, getting Jones in some bad positions, but Jones, he was able to reverse the arm triangle, land on top, and we get the round 2. This time, Tom Aspinall was the one going for the takedown. He shot a double leg, and he got it down to the ground. Aspinall is always looking for the finish. Once it hit the ground, he was looking for a Kimura.
Good job by the champ there.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knees. He has done that beautifully.
Jones is going for a choke here.
After Aspinall attacked multiple submissions, Jon Jones went for an arm triangle, but Aspinall got out of that with ease, but Jon Jones took the position right back, and he got on Aspinall's back.
Let's go. Get him up. While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Jones. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the seconds to go in this one. 20 seconds to go. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
After another competitive round, we get to round 3. Jones came forward, got hit by a nice check hook, and Aspinall tried to get this fight to the ground. But it was the opposite of the first round. This time, Jon Jones was going for the guillotine, and he pretty much had a free submission, but instead he takes the position over the submission, and he starts raining down shots, but Aspinall didn't get hit by anything clean, but Jon Jones was back at it, looking for a submission.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
Nice work, guys. Oh, he's out.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Lands with the ground and pound.
The first 2 rounds were very competitive, but it seems like the third round, Jon Jones was starting to take over, landed some big shots, kept him there for the rest of round 3. Then we got to round 4. Aspinall, he started out swinging. He threw a high kick that lands on Jones. Jones didn't even put his hands up, but he pretty much just eats it. He goes for a knee, gets timed by an uppercut. Nobody was getting rocked, though. Jon Jones went for a double leg and got this fight to the ground. Aspinall started looking for a guillotine, but Jones was able to get out of it and start looking for a Von Flue choke.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here.
Getting very close to finishing this Von Flue. He did a great job of beating the guard. Now he's side to side. He's got to drive shoulder pressure into the opponent. He's setting up a sub attempt.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
He's going to choke him. There it is.
That'll do it! Jon Jones back with style points tonight.
What a fight! What a fight!
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 4. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones!
That's going to wrap up this UFC card. We had USA versus UK, and they both went 4-4. Performance of the night KO went to Darren Till over Jeff Neal. Poirier got fight of the night with Paddy Pimlet. Jon Jones in the main event got performance of the night submission. And Belal Muhammad got robbed of KO. Dana White doesn't like him.